puck, it looks like.
You may now select your heroes.
Super tying it all together with the Medusa. A lot of HP. You just, is that something where you just check it out?
Ramsey should be able to chase him down.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he's dead. And the intel lost. Oh wait, did he get? He didn't get intel. Wow.
So good. And then of course the other nice part is like later on, I've seen some people even like if they get the Satyr go for like, you know, arcane boots. As Pasha in some trouble is almost gonna drop here, and the snowball chase is gonna connect. Brings him right in. How many other heroes do they need to find a kill there? Oh no, he's got his bounty run stolen as well. Solo. A little bit of Grand Theft bounty, and might end up paying for it now. AhFu's in the area, does have level 2. They've also brought in DDC. More action coming, though, as Ramses has shown up. He's going to maybe bring down the Lich, so they trade 1 for 1. Shard's not quite on the mark to catch Ramses.
They even dropped a sentry for that. That's a pretty big commitment. Looks like AhFu could die here, too.
Yeah, they're wanting to go further. The good bit of damage coming through, and Fairy Fire trying to walk away. The snowball save, but it was a little showed up with the Burrow Strike. So they end up finding the kill nonetheless.
But you see how big a liability Doom is sometimes in the offlane.
Not a whole heck of a lot of like really ganking. It feels like it's more oriented towards trying to build a lane advantage, and then AhFu ran it solo a little bit. They're coming in with Monet as well. The good block off. And Solo, he's just gone.
That was beautiful from AhFu.
Dive also up top going on as InFlame is going to be ran at, and he ends up falling also. Ag's build was something that we saw a lot of in the qualifiers for Bloodseeker. The other thing was Radiance, but it's sort of tough to tell what it is. It feels like no matter what, he can just kind of go whatever build he fancies. It's bottom lane. AhFu ends up finding the kill onto Pasha.
Pasha's level 4, the Lich effect. Like even Doom, who's died a lot of times, is level 6 at least.
Yeah, and he is getting dove here. Ends up dooming the Sand King, and now AhFu coming in as well. They are going to be able to cut him off. So AhFu, yeah, he ends up helping out his buddy as InFlame's had
to stave off this attack that they predict going to the mid lane. Look at this prediction by VP. They know that a gank is going to happen around mid lane. They have...
Oh, can they actually stop it, though? He's going to drop down that blood right at the start. The ulti has already been used, but they haven't killed off Noone. And now with everybody rotating in, Ramsey's here as well. They're going to start dropping. Super trying to back out as well, but they've lost their other 2 supports. And if he can get away, it would all be worth it. But I'm not even sure if that's going to be able to happen. 3 seconds before Wand, not enough.
That would have been a good time to use Scan.
I mean, they just saw right now the linkage is there as well. So now going on a solo, the global comes out. They're going to walk into a secondary side. It's the Burrow Strike epicenter onto 2. It is all fallen apart. Monet ruptured as soon as he went into ulti form. They get the Dream Coil onto 3, but somehow LFY are still staying alive through this. The Chain Frost did a good amount of damage, but they lost the Doom still, and there's not a whole lot else that they're going to be able to make happen as Ramsey's going to try and pick apart AhFu. He's found him here off to the side. Is going to even think about going further. The Burrow Strike, the Blood Right. Super is in trouble. He pops the Blade Mail, and that might dissuade VP from going any further, but that was a huge disaster there for LFY.
You don't expect a Blink to come out so soon on Virtus.Pro. Generally going to overwhelm your opponent at this phase in the game, but they're just slightly too far behind, and looks like InFlame will continue his feeding spree.
Yeah, this has been a rough one for him. He's going to drop the Doom as well. Sand King is just going to come over and punch him. Actually, might be able to get out with that. That's a nice play.
Oh, wow.
Or not.
My God, that has so much damage.
They do so much damage.
Behind, DDC, you are in a bad spot, my friend.
Quick jump forward. There's the Dream Coil onto 2. Doom is out. The global is there. No great answer. He is not going to be scouted, though, and actually Rupture is already again onto that Lycan. Can they bring him down, though? That's going to be a kill onto Ramses, a really key one. That being said, we've also ended up seeing another one go down. Puck ends up falling. Solo is also in a hell of a lot of trouble. Monet's going to be able to TP back home, and somehow, some way, LFY take 4.
Wow. Okay. Well, the one time they didn't have sentries. I can't believe Lich just walked up there.
There's the buyback from Tusk. They're waiting for that opportunity to jump in now. And I think that with that buyback, VP, they've got to at least be a little bit afraid. The Swarm does end up getting thrown out. There's the Burrow Strike, and Global comes out at the same time. They've been able to get it. Stonegaze is still there. Lil coming and trying to steal it, but no, Roche doesn't end up going down. He doesn't have buyback. They end up taking down Roshan. Monet actually snatches the Aegis. They were able to get the last hit from Virtus.Pro, but it doesn't matter because 3 are dead. Yet again, LFY pulling back.
Dude,
after
Super has had amazing positioning in these fights.
And Necrobook level 3 building towards that AC. Oh no, is Pasha dead? They doom him. They've caught him. They're going to be able to chase it down with some more, and they're just going to end up losing this Puck for free.
Yeah, this Blade Mail is owning too. I think Puck also comboed the Medusa as she Blade Mailed, so he was at like 40% before the fight even started. And the Lycan built...
Ramses?
Is that another death?
Oh my god, the stomp from InFlame, that was so sick!
Wow.
Alright, shards from AhFu, catches him out, they drop the sentry, catch the Walrus Punch, and stomp all at the same time.
They can't really get past this Medusa though. The Medusa is...
Oh, another Doom came out actually, and they've caught him. The follow-up stomp has been so effective. LFY storming the high ground. I mean, just a couple of minutes ago we were talking about what they had to do to stay relevant in this game, and now they're sieging this high ground. Monet with the Aegis. It's going to expire in 15 seconds, so they don't want to take a fight and have that expire in the midst of it. Monet down very low. They're not even focusing him for the moment. The tower looks to be falling, and he is going to end up dropping. Coming back, though, in just a second. That Aegis. Shards to keep him alive. Super pops the ulti. Now needs to get out. Maybe in a little bit of trouble. Everybody's TPing back home. Epicenter comes through. They might end up actually sacrificing Super here, but the rest of the team gets out.
Super for 2 buybacks. Tusk was working on this since that first Roshan fight, but he had a buyback, so it stunted his growth a lot. Woof woof.
They want to go, they want to run, they want to fight, and Lil is going to be the one that they find. Abyssal, or rather...
Walk up to an Abyssal Blade. Dang.
And now he's just going to get bashed up. No one, he just died! There's no answer. Holy crap, Monet is big.
And Bloodseeker, who can run fast if you get the jump on the fight, I think that's their play here.
Man, Pasha, he's in no man's land, and
that's a gem.
All right, well, 77 seconds, no Puck. It's feeling like Mega Creeps are in the works potentially. I end up taking down the Radiant Courier at the very least, but the tier 3 tower already down, and now the racks, and now they caught Ramses. Now he's doomed. He's trying to get out of there. Was Sakuchi for the extra movement speed, but they are all falling apart. No buybacks. GG, well played, called.
That's the... Whew. If you think that Medusa can't be played well, you watch this game, and you watch Super, and how he had a crummy early game, and AM is not good for CK. AM is actually really bad for CK, if even farm. Like, CK, if he gets his grimy hands on anti-mage, anti-mage gets destroyed. Long duration stun and tons of physical damage. That is the worst. Hulk is actually doing very well versus the Centaur. That's a little surprising. Oh, he did go for the Oof build.
Yeah, and Centaur actually ended up taking Hoof Stomp first, so he didn't have return until a little bit later as DDC finds the kill onto Lil. Lordy, lordy. This could be a little bit rough.
Just happened.
Oh my goodness.
They're getting a pull off though. Oh no, they did not.
Oh, trying to go in yet again. They have that damage amp trying to bring down and kill off that poor old Lich, and DDC ends up paying for his earlier kill. The damage that can come out with the amp and torrent and everything else.
Well, he was just caught out on his lonesome.
Yeah.
This pull is hugely contested. Oh, solo.
Well, there you go, yet again. AhFu is actually going to be able to turn his back around. Ramses almost did. He's going to end up getting killed by the neutral.
That's like almost worse.
Oh man, and no one, just nowhere left to go. 110 damage stolen. Can they actually bring down the Dragon Knight? Need to go for some body blocks possibly, and the Enchant Totem. The damage is going to be there, and Super finds a kill.
Skill cap hero. So because you don't like, you can just. Oh.
Yeah, well, speaking of low skill cap, it's Solo in a lot of trouble. He's going to end up dropping yet again. And Ramses, I mean, he's trying to do whatever he can, but AhFu is just going to walk away yet again.
Yeah, back to finish my earlier thought. Like, he is... You can kind of autopilot Lich. Like, there's not that much you need to do. You deny range creeps, you Frost Armor important heroes, and you cast your Frost Blast whenever you can. So that means you can devote, like, 70% of your mental capacity to captaining your team, telling them what to do, where to place your wards, where to smoke, and Often, I think the movements will be crisper when you are playing a Lich as a captain. I think it actually has a lot of merit.
For sure. Well, and you just saw a solo kill up there. InFlame takes down the Centaur War Runner, and Super is just diving. No one, they don't care. It's the haste rune from AhFu, and they finish it off as well. There, no rotations, there's no reactions, there's no nothing. VP is just, they're getting ran at. They're getting VP'd.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. The thing I'm most surprised about is that InFlame's able to solo kill Centaur. Look at his items. He has Bottle, Oof. That looks like someone who's in Strug City.
Yeah.
And a magic stick.
Killing spree at this point, 6 minutes in, 6-1. Maybe an opportunity here. They're going forward for this one, but the turnaround fissure blocks it off. Solo and Loa here looking for that opening. They are going to find AhFu and try and bring him down. The blink forward, they finally finish him off. Super, I mean, he goes for the static link again on the Solo, ramping up that damage. AhFu is coming in yet again. They have the no torrent follow-up, but they will catch the fissure onto Centaur, and he just gets eaten up also.
He does have plus 217 damage on Razor. Not a thing anymore. Farming up those camps closer to bounties, not really a thing. DDC gets jumped by Ramses.
Yeah, they're over here in the mid as well, trying to take down InFlame. It's not going to happen. They can't find that kill. They can't find anything. DDC, does he manage to escape, trying to juke away, run around the trees, get out of there? He ends up getting denied by the neutrals. Oh, the smallest morsel of a comeback is not even going to be possible.
Puck 2. Treads Bottle into Veil.
And Pasha, I think, is dead yet again. He had used Stampede just a little while ago to try and find the kills. It didn't happen. And now they take him down. I mean, Super is just in the mid lane. No heroes on his team around him at all.
Onto the bottom. Hello, AM. Where are you going to blink to, buddy?
Yeah, they've got a lot of them. Monet, can he get his way out of here? He does have his ultimate. Thinking about going for this. They Stampede is going to pop it. The rest of the team is coming in as well. Can they make this big opening? They're trying to find it. Monet not brought down the Chain Frost. They are going to start bouncing back and forth. They end up losing their carry, but maybe going to find more. All of VP crumbling around them. Echo Slam was used and didn't find the kill, but still a big win for LFY.
That was a value Chain Frost. And that was a great fissure. AhFu has consistently been nailing these difficult to hit fissures that, oh, they're setting up for Pasha on bottom. InFlame does have a blink dagger. They want to catch him out.
Well, he still has that hood, but unfortunately the silence comes out. They're able to Dream Coil. It's only a 1 second stun, but it'll be more than enough. InFlame dominating.
He has no armor on Centaur.
Oh. Also top lane. Super is killing everybody in the world. He took down AM as well as the Shadow Demon. Okay. And GG's called. 15 minutes. Predictions, eat your heart out.
I got my 15 to 20 minute one. Yeah. Oof. Good thing it wasn't prior to 15.
Man, that was just a walloping.